Seriously, you're looking for a Christ man, one who anointed with the Lord, with the Spirit of the Lord, to do His will. I'm that nigga.
One West, 125th Street. Look, y'all put your faith in presidents like they gon' change this country. Run the league and let y'all play, cause y'all gon' make a money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on Congo.
American honor don't like no soldiers. In the spirit of the Lord, we don't like no soldiers.
Black, Hispanic, Native, they hate you as the same. Hate Christ in their image, hate you as a slave. God ain't all love. Scriptures say he hate African soft niggas. They know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell toilet connected to the saint. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We living bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lie sound promising. Prophecy, gift and the curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never let your enemy, that shit ain't gon' work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the UPK, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shot. On my life, I want to be a gangster like a cop. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under your honor, ain't he murdered by them and got a hug from your honor. That's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priests bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ICE agents. I got the name change, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game. Put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. It's more of us in jail than it was slaves. Chose.
Aquí somos la Escuela Israelita del Conocimiento Práctico Universal. Hoy estamos aquí con Comandante General Yohanan ESPK. This is what Commander General Yohanan. This is what he
First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church.
That's right. That's right.
They are.
First of all, everybody should become.
Ask yourself a question. Could this happen to blacks and Latinos in America? Could what happened to the Palestinians happen to blacks in America? Could America at some time decide that they want us to do something we don't want to do, and instead begin to slaughter us, the same way they just killed 20,000 Palestinians. They are in, working with the Israelis. So what's to say it won't be the same towards us? Listen, if you want to really know the inside run on what's going on in this time, for this third world war, join me next Friday in Durham, North Carolina. Press in the description below. Join me, okay? We're going to do it up live, Durham, North Carolina, next Friday. Ask yourself a question. Could this happen to blacks and Latinos in America? Could what happened to the Palestinians happen to blacks in America?
First of all, everybody should be coming and hanging with me next Friday. I'm going to be in Durham, North Carolina next Friday. And yes, you talking more third world war stuff. I'm trying to tell you. They ain't hearing me, but they think I'm playing. Y'all think I'm on some conspiracy late night shit. Conspiracy late night shit. I'm trying to tell you what's about to happen in your world. 2024, you about to catch a bad one if you don't know what I know. Durham, North Carolina next Friday, 7 p.m. Absolutely free. Absolutely free. Get your butt in the zone because they gonna try to do stuff and you got to get your head right. And now these brothers in the UBK, right when they should be struggling to help themselves so that they can feed themselves tomorrow, instead they throwing it all on the line for the brothers and sisters today. Durham, North Carolina next Friday, 7 p.m. Absolutely free. Absolutely free. First of all, everybody should be coming to
Hey, Shalom, Israel, what's going on, man? Priest Captain Gohar here, standing with Officer Thabawan. We coming from Hollywood, California. Just off the BBC interview, letting everybody know that the ISUPK is going to take over, man. But check it out. This is what I want you to do, right? Command Junior Hunter just dropped a new YouTube channel. The most controversial man in America, man. Subscribe to his channel, America on Fire, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Shalom. Hey, Shalom.
I know exactly what they want. I know exactly what they want. Just be patient. My name is my name, power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me, y'all keep the fame. I want the glory, been that nigga, bitches never ignored me. Rich in spirit, little bitch can't afford me. Day one static, fix it with a 4G. Red beam on it, you think I'm recording. Kicking front doors, you try to backdoor me. We are not a gang, bitch, we are army. Book a den, you know I don't tell stories. Keep it 100 in enlightenment. You niggas fake baby K name Adonis. Mini Drake, clip curl, but somehow I can shoot it straight. Insta clip, I can shoot 4 minutes straight. Turn this to the Super Bowl if I need to. I can hit your chief up with an eagle. Set you up on the score, but they lied to you. Why you letting them niggas mislead you? My name is my name, power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. My name is my name, power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. You won't see it coming, I move like a crook, a thief in the night. So watch what you put, my aim precise. These bullets 12 inches long, a block away I could take off the foot. Don't ask me no questions if you know my stance. Bitch, I'm the man, so thanks in advance. They mean a rifle on top of a tripod. If they ever tell you I was taking a stand, think I run up on me, but I'm way too advanced. Spinning with choppers, turn you into a fan. Can show you the steps, but won't hold your hands. They thought they could stop me, it ain't go as planned. How I get this far? Cause I took a chance. Really got ranked, keeping it a band. This ain't what you think, better think again. This ain't what you think, you better think again. My name is my name, power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. My name is is my name. Power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all created this monster.
Christianity will teach you to love the oppressor and hate the oppressed.
That's true. They are trying to, suppress our mental health. I mean, oppression will do that, right? As the scriptures say, right? Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, right? And then the Lord, one of the curses was that we're gonna be, struck down with madness, right? Our mental health is at risk because we're oppressed, and we get, we go through all types of hell here in America. We got all types of madness thrown on us, right? We're told we're not allowed to get angry about the oppression that America does to us. We have to accept the abuse, right, and be thankful for it. We can never hate our oppressor. So you can only imagine the effect that has on your mental health.
Most High in Christ. Let me move this around real quick. So I see the brothers. I got some questions. Load them up. We finna get it in. All right. This is the feast of dedication, but this ain't the closing or the opening. Just we still recognizing the memorial.
I'm just gonna say Phrase's name.
That's why you just seeing the menorah is still lit. I'm going over that. I mean, I'm really going over that. Brothers pretty much went over it. If y'all don't know what the Feast of Dedication is, just go ahead and ask. I'll break it down for you and summarize it real quick for y'all. But that's why the menorah is still lit, because we still recognizing the memorial, right? This is the scripture breakdown class. I'm priest and officer Karatazal. I'll be holding it down, filling in for Captain Dohar. If you have any questions, type them in the chat. If you have any questions, raise your hand in the room. Shalom, Lord Christ. I see you a lot. Shanika. Oh, that's from Rock Rib. Salakia. Sister. I always mess this is the name of finding on slash that's like Kamada. See y'all brothers and sisters over there in the chat. Like you see, shalom, like and share and subscribe while you at it. You know what I'm saying? Promote this truth, get it out there. We're gonna go over what's the topic I put? Self-control, drug addiction, and other topics. You know what I'm saying? If you got any questions or anything, we go over those as well. Let me restart this computer. Got all my presets on it. It's tripping on me. All right. Do anybody got any questions in the room? Anything y'all want to ask? No? Let me share this class up real quick. We're going to go in on self-control, discipline, the whole nine. All right? Let me get this real quick. I had them on my computer, but stuff didn't start tripping over there. Let me get Isaiah. Let's start me out with Isaiah 28:10 real quick, somebody. One of the other topics we're going to go into is idol worship as well.
What chapter?
Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 28, verse 10. Mm-hmm. For precept must be upon precept.
Right.
Precept upon precept, line upon line.
Right.
Line upon line.
Right.
Here a little and there a little.
Here a little and there a little. You see what I'm saying? So we're going to go precept upon precept, breaking down self-control. We're going to go precept upon precept, breaking down drug addiction, line upon line. We're going to go a little bit here, a little bit there. You see what I'm saying? Rightly dividing the word of the truth, right? Give me Psalms 119 and 104. Why do we go precept upon precept? Go ahead. Whoever got it, go ahead and read it.
So I said 119.
104.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 104.
Mm-hmm.
Through thy precepts, I get understanding.
Because through these precepts, we get understanding. That's why we're going to go in the Bible and break down what you need to know from the Bible. Like a lot of people try to get understanding from outside sources, from places that don't have wisdom. You see what I'm saying? Somebody give me Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 2, verse 1, right? Or is it 1 and 1? One of those. You see, 2 and 1 or 1 and 1, right? Like through these precepts, who got 104? You got 104? You got it? Go ahead. Read it one more time.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 104.
Uh-huh.
Through thy precepts, I get understanding.
Through thy precepts, I get understanding. Can everybody hear me correct? Yeah, let me see. I didn't check this out. It's good on the sound? Okay, cool. Check this out. All right. So read it one more time, Salaki.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 104. Mm-hmm. Through thy precepts, I get understanding.
Through thy precepts, I get understanding. That's why Isaiah 28:10 was so important to read, because we have to go precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. Why? Because through these precepts, we get understanding. Understanding of what? We can get the understanding of any topic you want. We can get the understanding of self-control, the understanding of drug addiction, the understanding of idol worship, the understanding of the laws is not done away with, the understanding of Christ is a black man, the understanding of many different things that you want, the understanding of the meaning of life. You can get that through these precepts. Right. That's the understanding that we can get. A lot of people walk around this earth don't even know the meaning of life. And it's very simple. It's very clear. We walk, like us as human beings, we walk around wondering, what is my purpose on this earth? We waste our time joining gangs, We waste our time drug dealing. We waste our time, I wouldn't say we waste our time with the follies of this world. You see what I'm saying? We waste our time doing things that are not beneficial to us. And then when we get in certain situations, we wonder, like, damn, we all had the opportunity. We all have that instance where we're like, man, this ain't it. What is it? And where can I find it? You see what I'm saying? What is it and where can I find it? That's you trying to find the meaning of life. Not knowing that the meaning of life is in the book written by your people for you to understand in these latter days. You see what I'm saying? Give me we're gonna get wisdom real quick in the Apocrypha, and then somebody hold me Ecclesiastes in the Bible. It's like Apocrypha is the Bible. Ecclesiastes 12 and 12. Start there, right? Somebody give me the Apocrypha though, if you got it. Ecclesiastes. Yeah, try 1 and 1 or 2 and 1. I believe it's 2 and 1. Find out where wisdom comes. Because through thy precepts I get understanding. You get understanding of the Bible. We all know in Deuteronomy 4 and 6 it talks about how the Bible and the law, statutes, and commandments is our wisdom. Where do you get this understanding? Where do you get this wisdom from? You have to acknowledge something first. You have to understand something first. Where the wisdom comes from. Go ahead.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 1. The prologue of the wisdom of Yahushua, the son of Sirach.
Just drop down to where the verse, actual verse.
All wisdom coming from the Lord.
What? Say that again.
All wisdom coming from the Lord.
All wisdom coming from the Lord. You gotta understand that. All wisdom that you will gain in this life, all wisdom that you need in this life, is gonna come from the Lord. And they say also it's in Proverbs, the book of Proverbs, it says the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. You gotta understand that you are nothing in this earth. You are nothing in this earth.
Right.
You are here to prove yourself. This is a testing ground. You see what I'm saying? To prove yourself, you done did something in your past life that made you worthy enough to find this truth. Now you have to prove yourself in this truth that you can make it into the kingdom of heaven. That's the proving grounds. We are on the proving grounds of life right now to prove that, hey, Lord, I'm worthy. I'm worthy of your promises. I'm worthy of your blessings. I'm worthy of everything that you said that people, that when you created this as a nation, how you said you wanted to set us up, I'm worthy of that. And it might take you lifetimes to get there. That's the beautiful thing about reincarnation. You're going to get there. If you're a brother that fights for it, if you're a brother that works towards it. You see what I'm saying? You done did something in your past life that led you to the truth today. You see what I'm saying? Something worthy enough in your past life. To what the Lord said, I'm going to bring him back. And in this life, he's going to find his truth. He might go through some stumbling blocks and some follies and this and that. But Christ prepared a way for you. And then when he said, I'm going to go where I go, you can't go, but I go to prepare a way for you. This is what he was talking about. He's talking about when you come back, he's going to go up to the Lord and say, hey, Lord, this brother deserves another chance. This sister deserves another chance. Look how solid, how firm they stood for you. Look how they didn't bend in this situation. Look how they died a martyr in that life. Look how they did this in that life. And the Lord said, you know what, Christ, I'm going to heed you. You know what? Now, since 1969, brother, you were born in between that time period, some brother before that time period. But now, Lord can give you another opportunity to come into the truth now. See what I'm saying? That's Christ prepared a way for you. He said, keep this brother for me. Like when that brother died on the cross with Christ, he said, you'll be in paradise with me this day. He was talking about, brother, I'm gonna go plead my case with you to the Lord. If you could, with my fear, kind of go. I'm gonna plead. He said, "You're gonna be in paradise with me." That brother's in the truth today. You see what I'm saying? Christ prepared a way for that brother to get paradise, to achieve paradise. That's the same. That's Christ preparing a way for us. He's preparing a way for you to get the end goal. You see what I'm saying? Because the Lord picks and chooses who He wants. The Lord decides, who He wants, and that's the scripture. If you can find me that, I forget how to paraphrase. But the Lord decides. It's the Lord that has done it. How does it go? He closes his eyes so we cannot hear. He shuts up his lips so we cannot speak. And it's the Lord that has done it. Something like along them lines. I'm paraphrasing it though. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it right now. But that's the Lord. You see what I'm saying? That allows brothers and sisters not to get the truth at this moment. It might not be their time to get it right now. They might need to see something more evident. You see what I'm saying? They might need to see something more prolific for it to happen. And maybe just the Lord not working with them right now. So you have patience with brothers and sisters. You see what I'm saying? But you got the opportunity right now that a lot of brothers and sisters died before they had the opportunity to get. You see what I'm saying? And that's a beautiful thing. That's something that you should never take for granted. You should never want that, like this opportunity you have right now to be in this truth, to be One West, to serve the Lord in truth and sincerity. Isn't that what people want? They want something sincere in his life. They tired of all the lies. They tired of all the bull, the BS. It's like they tired of all the BS. They want something sincere and true. And the Lord deemed your spirit worthy enough to find it. And you found it. So what are you going to do with it? You're going to sit on it. You're going to take it as a game. You're going to play with it. You're going to lose your mind and lack self-control, lack discipline. You don't, come in here, come to class, and then go back and feed your drug addiction. You see what I'm saying? You're going to come in here, come to class, or see this, and then go back and serve idols. You see what I'm saying? This is what you're going to do? Or are you going to be a brother that stands firm and endures to the end because you realize now, hey, I was a sinner in my past life. Every day that I live, I deserve death because Christ lived a perfect life and he died for me to live. You see what I'm saying? If Christ didn't die for me to live, we wouldn't have this opportunity right here. So with that being said, I need to live my life okay, when a person died, a family member died, what do you do for that family member? Go ahead. You mourn. That's a good answer, Khan. What do you do for that family member? What do you say in that morning? Go ahead, Ramad. In that morning, man, CJ lived, man. That was a good brother, man. I miss my nigga. You see what I'm saying? Blase. I'm gonna do what? Something like that. Yeah, that's a worldly aspect. Shalom, Lord Christ. Anybody else? Go ahead.
You speak good about the brother.
Speak good about the brother. Yes, you do. But it's something I'm looking for that you do. Go ahead, Shadrach.
Live a good life.
I'm gonna live a good life.
Try to live a good life.
For him. I'm gonna turn up for my nigga. My nigga will like this. So you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do this every time I remember his past. You're gonna try to live your life to hit in your mind, your memory of him, how he would like it and how he would like it if he was here. Right. You see what I'm saying? That's how you should live your life for Christ. I'm gonna live my life just like because Christ died, didn't have to die. He like the brother that jumped in front of the bullet for you. You see what I'm saying? Gun getting shot at you, he jumped in front of the gun for you. He like that brother. He like the brother that, was like, you did the murder, he took the case for you. He's like that type of person. You see what I'm saying? He's the one that took the rap for you. And you like, damn, that should have been me. He died. I seen him die. I was in the crowd knowing I'm the innocent one. I'm knowing I'm the murderer. And he looking dead at me while he dying and mess with me, man. You know what? And all he asked of me while he was here was just serve God. Live this way. Look, brother, I'm live this way. Like, man, you know he don't deserve it. The person that took the rap for you know they don't deserve it. You see what I'm saying? So you live your life in their memory or how they would want you to live their life because you feel like you're serving them, you're doing them a service. That's how Christ says, you show me that you love me. If you say you really love me, I'm going to go do what I got to do for you. But if you say you really love me, you really for me, just live your life right. Just live your life right. Follow the Lord, brother. And I'm going to go die for you, though. And from this point on, don't live your life wrong anymore. Don't disrespect that opportunity. Don't piss on what Christ gave up for you. He said, no greater love have no man than this, that he laid down his life for his friends. He considered you his friend, his brethren. You know, Christ wept on that cross. He cried before he had to go on that cross. He didn't want to. He asked the Lord to take this cup from him. He didn't want to die. Who wants to die? You know what I'm saying? But he understood the mission. You see what I'm saying? That's the best brother that should inspire you. That's who you should look up after. That's who you should walk after. That's why he's our king. You see what I'm saying? But what's the precept I called?
Ecclesiastes 2:1.
2:1.
Like,
we already got the wisdom coming from the Lord, right? All right, you can drop that. It's one more I called.
Ecclesiastes
12 and 12. Come, go ahead. Nice and loud for me. Go ahead, shot.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes 12 and 12.
Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 12. Set him not by thee, lest when he has overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thy at the last remember my words.
That's Ecclesiastes in the not in the Apocrypha, in the Old Testament.
Old Testament.
I got it.
What the brother get? What's that?
This is the book of Ecclesiastes 12 and 12. And further, by these, my son, be admonished of making many books. There is no end. If much studies is a weariness of the flesh.
All right, okay, so look, this is Solomon, right? We all know what the accomplishments Solomon accomplished in his lifetime. We all know the things that Solomon failed at in his lifetime. That's why the scriptures say in the book of Romans chapter 15, whatsoever things are written aforetime are written for our learning. You see what I'm saying? We can learn from what Solomon did right. We can learn from what Solomon did wrong. Just like many other brothers in the Bible, right? But we see that Solomon lived a life. He wasn't a brother that he wasn't like how we live now. You know, he didn't have a bunch of like, man, if I had the money, I could do this. If I had the bread, I could do that. Solomon had the money. You see what I'm saying? Solomon had the money and he did it. He lived a life, hey, I'm trying to find a purpose in life. I want to, whether it's through partying, if too much partying, he found that was vanity of vanities. Whether it was buying all the fancy clothes, whether it was sleeping with a lot of women, having all the women in the world, whether it was, he did it all. Solomon did it all throughout his lifetime. If you read the book of Ecclesiastes, he breaks it down for you. You know what I'm saying? He talks about many other things in there, but it's kind of like he's talking in third person. So it doesn't seem like he's talking about Solomon. It doesn't seem like he's talking about himself, but he's talking about himself. You know what I'm saying? That's the perspective. If you read Ecclesiastes, that's how he's talking, right? He's telling you all that he did. I didn't travel. I did this. I did that. And through all my travels, through everything I did throughout this life, through all the money, the women, the power, the clothes, and everything that I had, it's all vanity. I come to is one realization that I find out that is the real purpose of life. He didn't got into reading and studying and, you know, gaining all the knowledge that he can. He didn't got into writing and poetry and doing all the writings that he could. That's why he wrote multiple books in the Bible. He wrote what? Wisdom of Solomon, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes. I believe, didn't he write Ecclesiasticus? Am I tripping? I'm not too sure about Ecclesiasticus. That's 3 books right there. You see what I'm saying? He didn't got into a lot of writings and did many things, right? But throughout all his life, this is what he found out was the whole duty and purpose of life. Go ahead, keep reading.
Chapter 13, verse 13.
Uh-huh.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Let us hear the conclusion of all the things that I did in my life. All the things that I explained in the previous chapters. Let us hear the conclusion of the matter, right? Go ahead.
Fear God and keep his commandments.
You're supposed to, this is the conclusion. Fear God and keep his commandments. Keep going.
For this is the whole duty of men.
For this is the whole duty of man. This is what man is here for. It's to fear God and keep his commandments. That's your purpose in life. Now, you can have a purpose. Me and my Reed was talking about this the other day. You can have a purpose, right? And then you can have gifts. Just because you're a person that can sing real good or rap real good, that doesn't mean that's your purpose in life. Your purpose is not to be a goddamn rapper. And like, that's not your purpose. Your purpose, we just read it. Read that one more time.
Verse 13. let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Right?
Fear God and keep his commandments.
That's your purpose in life. It's to fear the Lord. You're built here to fear God and keep his commandments. That's why you're here as Blacks, Hispanics, and natives. That's why you're here. You're here to serve God. Now, you're a brother that's in the truth. You got a good talent. You're a strong brother. Say you're a good, got a good keen eye to detect something. I can see where something's about to happen in Shamar. It might be good. It might be in Shamar. You're a brother that got, good with this technological stuff. I can build a whole website. You might be good to, now your gift can help the truth. It can help your purpose. It can help your duty. Now you live in a life. I'm doing something that I enjoy doing. I'm doing something that I'm good at. And it's also benefiting my purpose. That's where you find, that's the sweet spot in it. You see what I'm saying? That's the sweet spot in it. When you get there, you live in life. You're good. And on top of that, the Lord might bless you with a little paper and make it and doing your gift and serving him. See what I'm saying? Now you're making money, doing your gift, and fulfilling your purpose at the same damn time. See how that can go? But hey, most people don't live their life like that. All these rappers and basketball stars, they think that they're blessed because they can play basketball. You see what I'm saying? I can play basketball, so I'm blessed. I'm living my life. I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm supposed to do this. I was born on earth to dunk the ball on a 10-foot rim. If you put it in that perspective, see how foolish that sounds? You see what I'm saying? And like us as Blacks, Hispanics, and natives, we have fallen so far from what we were supposed to be. We were once a nation that understood these things and would die for these things. You see what I'm saying? We wouldn't give up our morals or who we are, our identity of who we are as a people for no money or to go against the Lord. It shows about the Feast of Dedication. That's what Feast of Dedication proves that to us. You see what I'm saying? With the what's the other high holy days? With the brothers, with the 7 sons. What high holy day is that? And they died. And the mom and the sons. What high holy day is that? Purim? I think so. Purim? Is that Purim? It's lucky. I can't think of it right now. But like Passover, that's another one. Like a lot of our high holy days are days are meant to remind us of the great nation we was, or how low we was, and how the Lord brought us out of that situation. You see what I'm saying? The Feast of Dedication, in a nutshell, who knows what it is? Nobody? Only Avant knows what it is?
What's the question?
What's the Feast of Dedication about? Just, you don't gotta give me the whole breakdown. Just in a nutshell, what's it about?
Wasn't it the restoration of the temple?
Mm-hmm.
That was defiled by the Greeks.
Most High Christ. That's exactly what it is. The restoration of the temple that was defiled by the Greeks. The Greeks came and conquered us, right? And they sacrificed. And Brother Tabawan did an excellent class on describing of how our tents look and how our temples were set up. You see what I'm saying? We had a sanctuary, then we had the Holy of Holies and things of that nature. Like, so they came into the holiest place on earth and sacrificed pig, dog, whatever they wanted on here. Defiled the temple of the Lord. And we went to war about that. You see what I'm saying? We fought for that. Some people died for that. Babies died. Moms died. Brothers died. You see what I'm saying? But they were willing, our people were willing to give it up, give it all up in the name of the Lord. Why? Because that's the type of nation we are. You see what I'm saying? For our God, for our power, we were ready to go to infinity and beyond. I hate to say some Disney shit, but that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. And that's how we are. It shows in our nature of how we are when we when we do anything else that's wicked in the world. You see what I'm saying? Anything we're ready to do, go gun-ho into it, be the best, at being wicked. And that's how we are. But that's how far we have fallen. We were once like that for righteousness stuff. You see what I'm saying? And brothers and sisters were willing to, mamas didn't care for their babies. They understood that, hey, my baby might die. I might die with my baby, but at least I'm doing the right thing. I'm going to die doing the right thing. My baby's going to die doing the right thing. The Lord will bring us back. You see what I'm saying? That's the beauty of it. That's the strength we had as a nation. But now we just brothers and sisters on drugs. Anything for our next high, for our next rush, for our next 15 minutes of fame. That's who we are. You see what I'm saying? And that's how far we have fallen as a nation. And so with them Greeks defiling our temple, we went back and plucked every stone and destroyed everything out that temple that they defiled. You see what I'm saying? And we rededicated. We built it back up from new and rededicated its purpose. You know what I'm saying? For what it really is. And reclaimed it as a holy place on this earth. You see what I'm saying? That's what we did. That's what the Feast of Dedication is about. Right? So with that, I think I went in a little bit. No, we good. I'm going on self-control, right? Somebody give me let me get my precepts right. Proverbs 16 and 32. And another brother give me Proverbs 25 and 28. Mark, if you could get me 1 Corinthians 9 and 25. All right. We're going to start at Proverbs 16 and 32. Whoever got that one, go ahead, read. Somebody else give me Proverbs 25 and 28.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 22.
Just like it. Before you start, let me get into it. It's a little bit about self-control, right? Self-control, self-awareness, not being emotional, or key things. I know it's a lot of young brothers in this truth coming in. Even brothers that's been in the truth. It's something that a demon can constantly try to, argue with you in your mind. I know I look at the analytics of our page. We got like a lot of people that's not subscribed to the truth watch the truth. You got a question? Oh, go ahead. A lot of people that's not subscribed to the truth watch the truth. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna break down how important self-control and self-discipline is. Because in the world, what does the world teach you? About, raise your hands. Go ahead.
She's the opposite.
The opposite of what? And what is that?
Recklessness.
Recklessness, impulsiveness,
right?
Doing whatever you feel like doing. I feel like fuck that nigga. So what is it? Fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I feel like getting high. So what is it? I'm gonna get high. I feel like going to buy me a slut. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy me a slut. I feel like popping my vagina to any man I see fit. So what am I gonna go do? Pop my vagina to any man I see fit. You know what I'm saying? That's what the world teaches. They teach you that you can eat what you want, be who you want. You can be Steven and turn into Stephanie. You can be Diane and turn into Damien. You see what I'm saying? You can be Christina, but not identify as Christina. I'm non-gender, no gender roles. I can't explain it. And I'm non-binary. And they teaching that to your kids, and that's what they teach it. They're showing you that you can be this in this society. You see what I'm saying? The world doesn't teach you how to control and conquer the demons that come into your mind. But that's the one thing that the Lord told you that you got to overcome. You see what I'm saying? Give me, before we get to the self-control precept, young man right here, give me Ecclesiasticus 2 and 1. And young man right here, put some more incense on here for me, sure. Yeah, you. It should be right here. Read it when you got Ecclesiasticus.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 2, verse 1. Mm-hmm. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation.
If y'all come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation. Yeah. Right there on the, it should be like it might be going out, but read that one more time. So
the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Mm-hmm. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure.
Keep going.
and make not haste in time of trouble.
Look, this is what you get. The Lord telling you coming to serve me. Set your heart aright. Prepare your soul to be tempted. Because why? You're going to now fight your flesh. You're going to now fight the things. You're coming out of the world. I'm used to, hey, I get slacky. Oh, no, don't cover your kids' ears on TV. I'm horny. I'm finna put on some porn. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go do whatever the hell I want to do because that's what my flesh desires. The Lord is telling you when you come in here and you find out that you can't eat pork, you can't do this, you can't do that, you're going to be tempted to do those things again. Right. It's not going to just get easy. People think you come into the truth and, hey, I come in the truth and my life is magically different. No, it's not that way. That's what the Christian church teaches you and kind of dilutes your mind and thinking that, hey, so then when you in the Christian church, you're like, well, why pastor got the Rolls Royce and the Benz, but I'm still having trouble making rent. You know what I'm saying? It gives you a false sense of reality. But in the truth, when you learn the truth, you learn that, hey, look, I know my life ain't going to change because I was a poor nigga before I came into this truth. I mean, a poor nigga while I'm in this truth. You see what I'm saying? But I don't get high no more. I don't eat pork, shrimp, crab, or lobster no more. What I lost in, what I haven't gained in monetary value, I gained in spirit.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? That's what the truth is about. Truth is about gaining in spirit, not gaining in value. But not gaining in monetary value. But one thing you have to learn in coming into the truth, if you're going to be tempted, is what? Somebody read my mind. Go ahead. Endure, yes. That's not on topic of the class. Go ahead. No, go ahead, sis. Fight your demons. What's the topic of the class? Is read my mind. Go ahead.
Have self-control.
Have self-control. If you're going to be tempted on something, what do you have to have?
Self-control.
Self-control. You have to have self-control. It's something that you must have. The Lord is telling you when you come to serve me, you're going to be tempted. So if you don't have no self-control, you're going to do what? You're just going to go back to sinning because you can't stop from sinning. You got to do the things opposite of what your flesh wants to do. And self-control is the perfect thing. Read that one more time, down to verse 3.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Prepare thy soul for temptation. Go ahead.
Verse 2. Set thy heart aright.
Set your mind aright. And when the Bible speaks about your heart, it means your mind. Right? Go ahead. We can prove that if y'all don't know it. It's Mark 7:21. Go ahead.
And constantly endure.
And constantly endure. Go ahead.
And make not haste in time of trouble.
Make not haste in time of trouble. Don't be impulsive like the world teaches you to be. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 3. Cleave unto him and depart not away.
Cleave unto the Lord and depart not away. Just because things get hard, don't run away from me. Ain't that what you tell your woman? Baby, dear, times is rough. You just gonna leave me? The Lord saying the same thing. Times get tricky. You just gonna leave? Oh, okay, I see what type of person you is. Right? No sweat. Go ahead.
That thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
That you may be increased at your last end. When you was like, man, it's so tough. Man, all right, man. I thought you was right there at the finish line, brother. And look, you might not have been right there at the finish line. You might have had to do some more endurance, but you gave up. And what's our motto in here? Let's talk. What's the motto? What's the how do you say it, Shadow Rock? What's the? It's not motto. Not slogan. What did the general say? I don't know why I can't think. I graduated in academy. Say it again.
Phrase.
I don't know. Motto. For lack of better words, I'm gonna say motto. But what is it?
No cowards, no excuses.
No cowards, no excuses. Can't be no coward coming in. Why? Because you're gonna have to fight. Whether it's physically on the street, or whether it's spiritually with your demons.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Can't be no coward in going against your demons. You're gonna have to fight. And there's no excuses for you not to fight. Right? Go ahead.
Read verse 3 again.
Keep going. Let's keep going where you at.
Verse 4. Whatsoever is brought
Our
upon thee,
stance. Most High in Christ come with our stance. Go ahead.
whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
Whatsoever is brought upon you, take cheerfully. Right? Whatsoever is coming upon you, you know you're going through some tough times. Hey, look, man, I take these tough times. Why should you take these tough times? Why should you be happy that you should take these tough times? Go ahead.
Because you're being tried through the fire.
You're being tried through the fire. But why should you be happy that you're being tried through the fire? Go ahead.
Because it's an opportunity for you to prove yourself to the Most High.
Okay, Kai, you close. You walking right down the street. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Because you know the Lord with you. Like
No, not that one. Go ahead. You had your hand up? No. I'm gonna give it to y'all. Because I'm going through this to prove me when I know I should have just been dead. My sins, the wages of sin is death. Y'all know that, right? The wages of sin is death. I know I didn't sin. Everybody in this room didn't sin before. You didn't sin, you didn't sin. It's like, you born in truth? Nah, you sin. You born? No? Yeah, we all done sin in this room. You see what I'm saying? Besides them little ones back there, they born in this. You see what I'm saying? But, hey, I'm being tried every day. And I'm getting brought low. It's getting tough. It's getting hard. But at least I ain't dead.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? I got another opportunity to fight. I got another opportunity to prove to the Lord. And I got grace. I got another opportunity to prove to the Lord that, hey, I can do this. I can show that I'm worth it, Lord. You see what I'm saying? I can show that I'm worth it. Hey, I'll take the adversity any day. It's better than not having a chance to prove to the Lord that I'm worth it, right? The Most High is showing mercy on his kindnesses. You see what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate.
Be patient. Have patience, brother. Don't get hot for it. You know what I'm saying? Like you stepping on hot coals, you just want to just jump out the building. Nah, be patient. Endure that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's good. Call a brother. Reach out. Hey, man, I'm going through this. What's some advice you can give me on how to handle this situation? Hey, Cap, I might need some counsel. Something like that. Don't be making hasty decisions. Hey, look, Cap, this is my ultimatums. This is my situation. What should I do in here? Because I would do this. Is this the right move? And over the years, as you gain that, you learning that you can hear what the right move would be. Like coming into the truth, you're gonna hear, nah, don't do that, do it like this. Nah, don't do that, do it like this, move like that. Okay, you right in doing it like this, but think like this while you're doing it. You're gonna hear stuff like that. And then eventually you'll be like, okay, I kind of got it. You know what I'm saying? Cat gonna tell me this, man. I already know. You know what I'm saying? Cat gonna tell me, don't do it like this, do it like that. Because what I would do, I always get told to do the opposite. But let me just call in anyway and make sure. Should I do it like this, Cat? You see what I'm saying? That's gonna help you be right every time. Don't be hasty in your times of trouble. You see what I'm saying? Get some counsel on it, brother. You know what I'm saying? Get some counsel on it. It ain't nothing. Get some counsel on it, sis. Ain't no big deal. Lean on the brotherhood. Depend on it. Wear it out. You see what I'm saying? That's what they there for, right? That's what I'm here for. That's what we all here for, right? Keep going.
Verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
For gold is tried in that fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Drop that, Proverbs 16 and 32. You got me?
22.
32. You still got that precept, Ramot? Okay, then who got 25 and 26? Proverbs.
I thought it was 25 and 28.
Oh, you're right. There you go. All right, go ahead, read 16 and 32.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 32. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city.
Look, he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty. You see what I'm saying? What does that mean? Anybody? Raise your hand. Answer. Go ahead.
Like a man that can control his anger and his temper is better than someone that here strong, mighty. Like better than someone who can't control their temper, but they might be a Christ.
Mm-hmm. Con. Somebody else? Anything else you might want to add to that? No? Con. That's a good answer. Because he that is slow to anger, he that can control his emotions. Like you see a lot of people that are hot-headed in the world. You do me wrong, you don't know, I'll go there. That's, people saying, I'll take it there. Nigga cross me, it's up. But it's like, he that's slow to anger, he that can, look, bro, calm down, man. Diffuse the situation. He that has mastery of his emotions is better than somebody that you would consider mighty. It's better than a billionaire. It's better than a congressman or a person that runs a city. You're better than them. Because why? You have control of your emotions. Thus saith the Lord. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Chapter 16, verse 33.
What book?
Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 33.
Uh-huh.
The lot is cast into the lap, but the whole disposing thereof is of the Lord.
It's still more on 32.
Oh, so like you said.
No, that's right.
From the top or where I left off?
Better than the mighty. Just read it from the top down, though.
Okay, concert. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 32. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city.
Right, keep going.
The lot is cast into the lap, but the whole disposing thereof is of the Lord.
I think you're skipping something. Like,
That's
he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh the city. That should be on there.
Yeah, that's what I read.
You said he that taketh a lot.
No, it says, he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city.
It's locked. Am I tripping?
No, so he went to the next verse.
Oh, he
finished 32.
He finished 32.
Caught up 32.
Okay, guys. So locked. Read it one more time. I'm not following you. My bad.
He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty.
Right.
And he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city.
And he that taketh, okay, I'm following you now. Okay, so he that ruleth his spirit is better than he that taketh the city. That's pretty self-explanatory, right? If you a brother that can rule over your spirit, you are better than them that can take a city. You see what I'm saying? You're better than them that can, subdue a whole city. But it's about self-control. You see what I'm saying? It's about understanding that, hey, look, I know we got the power. Somebody come in here, they act up. We know what we can do to the person. We got the numbers. We know we can subdue. We know we can really, go there with them. You know what I'm saying? Beat them up, F them up, all that. But what would we do? We just subdue him. You know what I'm saying? He might get roughed up a little bit. Kick him out the door. Hey, brother, go on about your business. You know what I'm saying? Unless he takes it to another level, right? But because why? Why would we do that to a person coming in here like that? Why wouldn't we just beat their ass, kick out their teeth, and knock them unconscious and just throw them in the middle of the street? Go ahead. Because we have self-control. We serve the Lord. It's not about, proving that we can kick out your teeth. We will, but it ain't about that. You know what I'm saying? It's about, brother, we could really go there with you. We know we could. Like a person that really know their strength and know they might, they not really finna, go there. Like you know what I'm saying? They're not really finna definitely to a person that they know that they can beat up or conquer. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna let that type of person get them out of their body or out of their spirit, so to speak. That's what the Lord's trying to tell you. Brother, look, I'm on your side. Rule your emotions, control your emotions, because I'm going to be with you. And you're going to win. But don't act out of those. Don't get out of your body or out of your spirit. You see what I'm saying? Have self-control. Right? Just because I'm with you don't mean you can act the ass. Right? Go ahead. Proverbs 20. What's the next one I called?
Proverbs 25, verse 28.
Come on.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 25, verse 30.
Give me Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. Go ahead.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 25, verse 28.
Mm-hmm.
He that has no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls.
And without walls. What does without walls mean? A city that's without walls is what? Go ahead, Rock. None unprotected. You have no first line of defense. It's like a house without a gate. Anybody can just walk up to your door. You see what I'm saying? Anybody can just go into your backyard. You got no gate around your house. You see what I'm saying? No protection. Right, sis?
So you said 5.
7 and 8. 7 and 9. Sorry. Right? But he that don't rule over his own spirit, you just like a city without protection, brother. You see what I'm saying? A demon is gonna have his way with you. You see what I'm saying? Demons gonna come just like an Edomite walking their dog. How they just go up to their dog, just grab the leash, hook it on their dog. Come on. That's how you is. If you can't rule over your own spirit, any demon can just come and just grab you and take you to do whatever the hell the demon wants you to do. Are you not a person that can defend yourself? Oh, I forgot. You have no control over your spirit, so your protection is gone. The Lord's not with you. See what I'm saying? That's why it's important to have self-control. That's why it's important to have the Lord with you. That's why it's important to not sin. That's why it's important to follow the laws, statutes, commandments of God, which he gave to all blacks, Latinos, and natives. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, somebody give me Baruch 4. It's a sidebar. No, you still got that? That preset? Yeah, okay. You don't go back to this. Give me Baruch 4, somebody.
Verse 1, sir?
Yep. Verse 1. Whoever got it, go ahead and read.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God, and the law that endureth forever.
Right.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
Okay, look, this is the book of the commandments of God. And this law endureth what?
And the law that endureth forever.
Forever. Law is never going away. I don't know why the Christian church teaches that the law is done away with.
Right.
That precept right there cuts it right now. Go ahead.
All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
Keep the laws of God, you shall come to life. But if you leave it, you know what I'm saying? Hasta, what's they say? Mañana? How you say it? Not tomorrow. Luego? How you say it? Gone forever. Hasta luego. Hasta luego. You know what I'm saying? Gone forever. You're going to die. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 2. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof.
Turn thee, O Jacob. Who's Jacob? Nah, come on. Raise the hand. Oh, go ahead. Israel. How is Jacob Israel? How we know Jacob is Israel? You know?
How do we know Jacob is Israel?
Yeah. What's the story behind that?
Because Most High gave Jacob his name when he fought the angel.
I was like, get that brother in, man. That brother was studying. Most High gave Jacob his name when he fought the angel. He wrestled with that angel for his blessing, achieved that blessing, and got his name changed. It's like you coming into the truth. You wrestled with the, hey man, I'm fighting to come into this truth. Give me this truth. You got your name changed. Same thing. Go ahead, Shalom.
And to bring it out even more, that's what the brother said is right. That Jacob wouldn't let that angel go until he got that blessing. And angel wanted to go. He was wrestling so hard. He was holding on. Don't go until I get my blessing. That's what Jacob said.
Damn right. Damn right. And this how Jacob fought is how we got to fight at the end. But he says, oh, Jacob, go ahead.
Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it.
So turn thee, O Jacob, or turn thee, O Israel, right? Speaking to the 12 tribes of Israel, go ahead.
And take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof.
Walk in the presence of the light thereof. Give me Proverbs 6:23. Somebody real quick. I know I'm hitting y'all with hella precepts. Hey, if y'all could.
Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 23. So like,
Go ahead. If y'all could just lock them in, write them in your notepad. Keep these precepts near to you. They're good precepts. Right? Go ahead.
for the commandment is a lamp,
For the commandments are a lamp.
and the light, Salaki, and the law is light.
Right. So when the scripture says walk in the presence of the light thereof, what did it say? For the commandment is a lamp, and the what is the light?
Law
And the law is the what?
is light.
And the law is the light. So when the scripture say walk in the presence of the light thereof, it's telling you to walk in the law and walk in the law. See what I'm saying? Walk in the law. Give me Joshua chapter 1, verse 5. Right? The book of Joshua chapter 1, verse 5.
This is the book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 5. There shall not any man be able to stand before thee all the days of thy life.
Right?
As I was with Moses, so will I be with thee.
Right?
I will not fail thee, nor forsake thee.
Right?
Be strong and of a good courage. For unto this people shalt thou divide for an inheritance the land, which I swear unto their fathers to give them. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law,
right,
which Moses my servant commanded thee.
Right.
Turn not from it to the right hand or to the left, that thou mayest prosper whithersoever thou goest.
Right.
This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth,
right,
but thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
Thou shalt what?
Thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
Right. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth. Thou shalt meditate therein day and night. What verse is that?
That was verse 8.
Verse 8. That's the one I want. Joshua 1 and 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night. What does it mean to meditate therein day and night? That means you gotta sit with your legs crossed, humming with your hands like this. What does it mean to meditate? Who had the hand first? Go ahead.
It means to practice the law all day, every day. To be in the word all day.
But what does it mean to meditate on it day and night?
To keep it on your mind all day.
There
To
you
be
go.
in the spirit all day.
That's it. Keep it on your mind all day. So when the scriptures say, walk in the presence of the light thereof, what is the light? Go ahead.
The law.
The law, right? So walk in the presence of the law. Keep the law on your, meditate on it day and night. What does it mean? Go ahead.
Think about it all day.
Keep it on your mind. You see what I'm saying? You keep it on your mind. And if the law is constantly on your mind, what are you going to do? What are your actions now? Go ahead.
Righteous.
Righteous or
lawful.
Lawful. That's the perfect answer. Lawful. Your actions are now lawful. You're not doing nothing wrong. So when you get tempted to do something, you're like, hold on. Sleep with another man. Why? It's not lawful. Because why? Because you meditating on the law day and night. It's in your mind. So when the scriptures say meditate on the law day and night, keep it in your mind. Don't lack. Don't slip. Day and night. Keep it on your mind. So when you be like, when you sitting there, and you might be going around with people you know in the world, and like, I don't know about y'all, but I got old family members, cousins. They be trying me. They don't think I'm. I've been in the truth for a little while. You know what I'm saying? And when I say a little while, it's been a little minute. You know what I'm saying? But in worldly sense, you know what I'm saying? It's been a little minute. And I go around them, and they just think that it's like some type of game or something. Like it ain't like I'm just on some, like this is just a facade. Like I'm just putting on the act. I've been putting on the act for over 5 years. It's just nigga, I've been acting for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. No, what it really is, they don't respect what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But essentially, you know, you get around your cousins or something, they're like, hey, cuzzo, I don't want to do it in front of you, but you at my house, nigga. I'm finna smoke, nigga. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no sweat, bro. Like, you know, no sweat. You shouldn't do it, but hey, you gonna do what you do. You know, I done told you already that, you know, you shouldn't smoke weed. But hey, you gonna do what you do. You be sitting there, y'all, you gonna get back to drinking and stuff like that. And what do? They try to pass you the joint, like, see if you just slip up and get it. You see what I'm saying? Here. Oh, my bad. I wasn't even paying attention. Nah, nigga, you knew. You knew. You knew. You trying to catch me on the humbug. Thought I was slipping. But why didn't I slip? Why did I not fail that? Stick to the precept. Go ahead. Get home. What's like it? Get the young man right here. What you about to say?
Because you got it on your mind day and night.
Day and night. There you go. You meditated on the law day and night. Look, man, I ain't gonna touch that weed. Why? Even when I might be slipping, people might think I'm. Look, and this is one thing. Don't get drunk around family in the world. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't get drunk around family in the world. I'm not saying you can't drink around them. Don't get drunk. You know what I'm saying? Don't get drunk around them. Be on your P's and Q's because Satan can come through them. Satan can hop on your mama, your sister, your woman. You see what I'm saying? Just be on your P's and Q's and keep the law in your mind day and night. You see what I'm saying? Because they can try to slip the blunt to you. You might be on sliz, not knowing. And hey, now that blunt is to your lips and you're sinning against God. See what I'm saying? Well, what does it say? Scripture said, be sober-minded, vigilant. You see what I'm saying? Sober-minded, being aware. When you're sober, you're aware. Be sober-minded, be vigilant. You know what I'm saying? And keep the law in your mind day and night. Now go back to where was we at before? I know I hit you out with a couple precepts. What was that? Baruch. Go back to Baruch. We at Kodash, we on Proverbs 25 and 28. That's the precept we on right now. No, we give me Baruch first, and we're gonna go back to Proverbs 25 and 28. You see how we go precept upon precept? See how this goes? See how the classes go? Precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. I'm gonna teach you everything. And I'm gonna touch a little tough. Drug addiction gonna be real quick. You know what I'm saying? We got a little bit of time. I'm teaching y'all the importance of the law, the importance of keeping the law, the importance of being circumspect, and being circumspect, you will have self-control. You see what I'm saying?
Right, there's Baruch 4 and what?
Where'd you leave off at? It was turn, O Jacob.
The book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 2. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take heed of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof.
Walk in the presence of the light thereof. We know what is the light? A warrior. What is the light?
The law.
The law. Go ahead.
That thou mayest be illuminated.
How do we know what the light is? What precept? If you don't know, it's fine. You say I don't know. You don't know? Young man Brian, what's the precept for the walk for the law for the light being the law? Which one? I get it to you. Proverbs, he right. You know what I'm saying? Proverbs 6 and 23, right? That's the precept for the light being the law. Go ahead, keep reading.
Verse 3. Give not thine honor to another.
Y'all might want to write these precepts down. I'm trying to help y'all out. Get that notebook out. Ain't nothing wrong with bringing a notebook to class. It's class. I got a notebook from when I first was a trooper in the school. Write down Charlotte Rock's classes, writing down, brothers, Captain Gador, Captain Kwan's classes, all the brothers. I got classes from when the Sergeant Quash was out here. Still got them classes. Get that precept book. You gonna look, trust me. You're going to love it when you become a priest. When you in a priest and you get told, hey, brother, teach this class tonight. And it's 2 hours before you got to teach the class. You I didn't even know how to teach the class. Now I got to think of a topic for a whole 2-hour class. You're going to appreciate that precept book that you wrote down 4 years ago, 2 years ago. You're going to appreciate that. Hey, I got a class right here I can teach. You know what I'm saying? You're going to appreciate that. Write these precepts down. Get them in your mind. If not, you ain't writing them down, type them in your phone. Go ahead.
Verse 3. Give not thine honor to another.
Give not thine honor. Give not what is profitable to you to another, meaning these other nations. Don't try to teach them the law. Don't try to accept them into your society. Don't try to make them what we are as blacks, Latinos, and natives. That's some damn pride.
Right.
Right? Come on.
Nor the things that are profitable unto thee.
to a strange nation.
Right. I'm giving to a strange nation. Go ahead.
Oh, Israel.
Oh, Israel.
Happy are
That's
we.
the part I want. Go ahead.
Happy are we.
Right.
For things that are pleasing to God.
For things that are pleasing to God. Oh, Israel. Oh, Jacob. Right. Go ahead.
Are made known unto us.
Are made known unto us. Are made known unto Avant. It's like, you know what I say your name again? Jeremiah. A warrior. Young man Brian. Ramat. Shadrach. LeBois. Kashama Yisara. And Kel. They made known unto us. And to all the brothers and sisters in the truth. We have this. We have this. Lord, we should be happy for that. Because Mobite could have the law. And we could be nigga, waiting for Mobite to rule over us. Can you imagine that? Hey, Esau could have the law. And we could be waiting for Esau to rule over us. Come on now. Be thankful that we got the law. That the way of life that is pleasing to the creator of life is made known to us. See what I'm saying? And you want to be a brother that lacks self-control. Can't control his emotions. Can't not sin. See what I'm saying? Hey, got some things to work on. Back to Proverbs 25 and 28.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 25, verse 28. He that has no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls.
Well, not to you. The precept I told you to hold, 1 Corinthians.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 9, verse 25. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things.
So every man that strives for mastery is temperate in all things. Somebody look at the definition of temperate.
The definition of temperate relating to or denoting a region or climate characterized by mild temperatures.
That's not the one. That's not it. What's the next one?
Showing moderation or self-restraint.
That's it. Read it one more time.
The scripture.
The scripture then. No, it's like read the definition one more time.
Definition of temperate, showing moderation or self-restraint.
Right. So the person, and I'll read the scripture. So moderation and self-restraint. What's some adjectives? Do we give you adjectives? Or synonyms? Salaki.
Discipline, austere, abstinent.
So
control, self-reliance.
Your discipline, abstinent is good. Self-control. Huh? It's the same thing as abstinence. It's just another word like you're in the action of being without. That's abstinence. Abstinence is like going without. Like I'm abstinence from sex. I'm going without sex. You know what I'm saying? You have something you want to say, Shadrach? It's like
no, I was going to say the same thing, like restraint. You restrain yourself.
So that's being temperate.
Yeah, being temperate, like with sex or temptation of things. Or something that you know is bad for you, so you're going to use abstinence to protect yourself.
Right. And look, and sometimes, brothers, sometimes you gotta fast to conquer a demon. I know that, right? Because the disciples came to Christ and said, "Hey, look, Christ, we trying to cast out this demon. We was doing everything you taught us to do. We was trying to cast this demon out. We cannot cast this demon out." What did Christ say? Who knows? Y'all don't know? Now we gotta get to the damn scripture.
What was the question?
When Christ was telling them, when the disciples came to Christ and said, "Man, we was trying to cast this demon out, but we cannot cast this demon out." And they asked Christ, "Why couldn't we cast this demon out?" What did Christ say to them?
Was he saying like
Slocky says, no, it's not no faith. Go ahead.
I think he's literally saying like they wasn't like permitted to do it or something like that.
No, he didn't say it wasn't permitted. Let me just get it. I gotta get it for y'all. Hold on. Let me find it real quick. Let me send it to y'all. Let me find it. Let's see.
So like you said, Matthew 17 and 19.
Matthew 17. That's it. Let's go. Let's get it. The water.
Yeah.
That's it. Matthew 17. Gotta get the account now. I don't know the account, man. We gotta get the account. This is why it's class, man. It's a beautiful thing. You come to class, you learn. You get accounts, you get stories. That's like I hate saying stories, that's why I say accounts. They're not stories. Stories are like fables or things that are make believe. These are accounts. You can say, you know, this is the account of my life. These things that happen to me. This stuff is accounted for. You know what I'm saying? Stuff really happened. Shout out.
And that's crazy because when Christ answered them, he was talking about their unbelief.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and in another precept, it talks about those who will not make it in the kingdom are going to be the unbelievers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of people hear us on the street corners and we be blazing. You know, how we blaze.
Right.
And you know what we do on the street corners.
Mm-hmm.
And you see and feel the resistance. We in a spiritual battle.
Right.
And they don't want to hear it.
Right.
But Yahushua said, because of your unbelief, that's why you can't cast that demon out.
Yeah. And also, you're gonna get it. Let's get it. Come on, let's read the account. Give me Matthew 19. 19 or 17 now?
Matthew chapter 17 and verse 19.
Let me get there with you, like real quick. Let me get there with you real quick. That way I'm following. I'm tracking. Matthew 17. All right, let's get it.
Then came the disciples to Christ, Yahushua, apart, and said, why could not we cast him out? Verse 20. And Yahushua said unto them, because of your unbelief. For verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place.
Slocky, this is not the one where he says that some demons, it's one that he says, some demons you have to conquer through prayer and fasting. That's the one I'm looking for. That's the precept I'm looking for. Prayer and fasting. Because the disciples were telling Christ, we trying to cast out this demon. We did everything you told us to do. He said, look, that demon basically outranked the disciples. And he told them that you can only cast out certain demons through prayer and fasting. And that's how Christ conquered the 40 days of his fast life.
Sir. It's Mark chapter 9 and verse 29.
Okay, that's the one. Hopefully that's the one. That's through prayer and fasting. That's what I need. There we go. We can get that mark. They was trying to cast out a demon. You got a little backdrop. They was trying to cast out a demon and they could not cast this demon out. They said, man, this demon would not come out. And like, how do brothers cast? Okay. Let me hold on. Let me ask the question, brother. I know you. I'm gonna give it straight to you. How do we cast out demons? Is it just how do we cast out demons? Go ahead.
No, my question was
Oh, you had a question. Go ahead.
yeah,
It's like-
who were they trying to cast the demon out from? Just like a regular brother, or just from one of them?
a regular person. Just a regular person. It was just, you know, that picture. That's all I'm about to ask. Give you the scenario of how brothers cast out demons. Right? Shadow Rock?
Yeah, because to answer his question, you know, the demons love to hover around the jakes in the world. Jakes in the world is full of demons. So they picking jakes to have it. They like. But this is the book of Mark, chapter 9 and verse 29. And he said unto them, this kind can come forth by nothing.
Slack it real quick. Okay, to answer the brother question is real quick. When you at camp and you see a brother cutting, like I'm talking about surgical precision, a person will come up to the camp and they be out there, yeah, they come up like this, yeah. And leave there wanting to shake hands and admit their wrongs, or they leave there and they want to give a boot kiss. That's an exorcism. You just witnessed an exorcism. That's how you cast out demons. That's brothers casting out demons. So the disciples are doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Now you can picture it, right? There ain't no Hollywood. The preacher come with a cross and they sitting there like this and the holy water. No, ain't that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what it is. It is a brother pulling out scriptures, cutting everything that demon is wrong at. The demon talk about my body, my choice. Brother pull, hey, your body's the temple of God. Boom, boom. I can eat what I want. Brother pull the dietary law. Christ is white. You know, Christ is black. You know what I'm saying? You're watching the exorcism. And through all those cuts, that person now has nothing to do but what? To do but either walk the hell off, or if they're a person whose soul really wanted change or really wanted, you know, the right thing, they will be like, you're right. And they'll try to go get a flyer or inquire or something along them type of lines. Now their true self is speaking. But you why is their true self speaking? Because you exercise the demon off. So now the disciples are trying to do the same thing. And they're doing the right thing. They're saying that, hey, Christ, I'm doing everything that you said. But Christ is showing them something deeper. You see what I'm saying? You gonna go to the car? Okay. Could you watch it while you go to the woods? Yeah. So Christ is what's the name? So Christ is sitting there like he's telling them something deeper. What is that something deeper? That, hey, look, some demons you're not going to exercise off yourself by just reading the scriptures and cutting the scriptures off you. Some demons you're going to have to fast to get off you. And Christ showed that by his actions by going on that 40-day fast. He cut all the demons that was on him. See what I'm saying? And we're going to get that right now. Go ahead.
So when we say 40-day fast, like nothing.
Yeah. It's crazy, right? I can barely go a day without food. I mean, I didn't did fast before. I mean, we did Day of Atonement as well. But I did personal fast too. And it's tough. It's tough. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Christ went on that fast. 40 days. He went without it. 40 days, 40 nights. That is the type of brother Christ was. He had to. When you think like, who watch like anime or like superhero shit? You do? I do as well. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get into it really until I came into the truth. I seen brothers was on it. They put me on. But like when you see like okay, when they had them arcs when they go training and stuff to reach their full potential, Christ had like he was tapped into his full potential already. Like he knew like who he was, what like the measure of the spirit of the Lord he had on. Like we got the spirit of the Lord on us, but he had it in full measure. Like so he was able to do all the miracles he was able to do. He had the spirit of the Lord in full measure. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he was tapped into. That's why his faith was just on a crazy level. You know what I'm saying? Shalom, Yahweh Shemal at that Bashimi outside. Where was we at? Go ahead.
Mark 9:29.
Mark 9:29.
The book of Mark, chapter 9, verse 29. And he said unto them, this kind can come forth by nothing but by prayer and fasting. Verse 30.
Slugger, go up like 2 verses.
Verse 27. But Yahushua took him by the hand and lifted him up, and he rose. And when he was come into the house, his disciples asked him privately, why could not we cast him out?
Right. So Christ cast out this demon, and they like, okay, damn. Christ, why couldn't we not cast him out? They asked him privately. They took him, pulled Christ to the side. Imagine that. They pulling Christ to the side. Y'all brothers that can't pull another brother to the side, come on now. You know what I'm saying? They pulling Christ to the side. I said, hey, bro, we got to get Christ. I ask you something, Christ. For real, it's kind of bothering me. Why can't we do that? Right? Go ahead.
And he said unto them, this kind come forth by nothing, but by prayer and fasting.
Look, this demon ain't gonna come out. This kind of demon you trying to get, it don't come out just by nothing, but by prayer and fasting. It's a different kind of strength you gotta tap into. The more you do it, go ahead.
No, so like I always think that.
The more you decline your, okay. Yeah, I was watching a class, General Muhammad was breaking down drug addiction. I was gonna wait to bring this out for drug addiction, but I'm tapping a little bit on it right now. So like, he was saying that in order to beat your drug addictions, you have to go, okay, you have to go without something. Go without food for a day. Go without water for a day. Go without the things that are necessary for you to live for a day. Then you will gain the strength to go without the things that you feel you need for the day. You'll build up that, it's like you'll build up that strength. You feel like, hey, I can go without water for a day. I can for sure go through the pain of going without this drug for a day. That's how he broke it in. That's what I was going to get to on the drug addiction aspect, but we'll tap into it a little bit right now, right? Shut her up.
You know, I was in the 12-step program because I was heavily addicted to cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
And what they told us sometimes is go without telling a lie for a day. Go without telling a lie for a day. And go without doing something for yourself for a day. Don't be selfish the whole day. Because those are the things that were related heavily to addiction. Mm-hmm. I learned that because I was a counselor for 23 years. Mm-hmm. And those things turned me around and made me look outside of myself. Go without looking at what's beneficial for you. Look at what's beneficial for somebody else.
Yeah.
Things like that.
You know them drugs is killing you. It's hurting your family. Hurting you. Go without it. If you truly want to live, deny yourself of something that will give you the strength to live. You know the drugs is killing you. You know it is, brother. You know it is, sister. You know that weed is killing you. You think it's just like, all you gotta do? Somebody that smokes, ask them why they smoke. The small factor of people is gonna tell you, I just smoke because I want to. They're not gonna say it. They're gonna give you, I guarantee it. They're gonna give you some reason of why they smoke. Like, I just really can't sleep, or they try to diagnose themselves with a problem. That's the demon trying to tell you, convince you still that you need him. Right? Go ahead, Charlie. Right?
And a lot of it is a lie because that first principle in the 12 steps is about truth, telling the truth instead of lying, because it's easy that the typical addict is gonna lie to you.
Mhm.
And that's how he, like you said, how he lives.
Mhm.
He lives through lies. And as our King Christ Yahushua said in John 8:44, he said, I know thy father, for he was a liar
Mhm.
and a murderer from the beginning. When he telleth a lie, he telleth of his own, like our oppressor.
Right. It's like it.
That's how we got addicted in these ghettos with the drugs, through lies.
Mhm. And a lot of people need to understand that denying yourself, like what we do on the Day of Atonement, is the recipe for success. The Lord reminding you that every year. Like, I'm giving you the recipe for success. Practice that in your everyday life. Whether it's a fast without food for them, I'm just drinking all water, no food. I'm just gonna give it to prayer, water. Or you give them that strength. I'm giving them to just water and food. No water. It's like no water, no food. I'm just eating prayers all day. Scripture. I need to come this one right here, boy. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking up my life. Slack it. Excuse my name. Slack it. I don't want to get checked. But that's what it is. I'm talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's messing up my life. I need to get this one up. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm praying fast, bro. That's what I'm gonna do. Because it's gonna help me. And in me doing this, I'm praying to the Lord that I get the strength to deny that. See what I'm saying? That's drug addiction in the nutshell. That's how you beat drug addiction in the nutshell. And that's how you beat any addiction in the nutshell. You gotta deny it. You gotta say, I'm going to go without it. For the sake of the end goal. What is the end goal? What is the duty of man? Go ahead.
Fear God.
Fear God and keep his commandments. It's to serve the Lord in truth and sincerity. Right? Where was we at? Go ahead.
Oh, so like I had a question.
Go ahead.
So you saw the brothers pull Christ aside. How was they not wrong for that? Like questioning what he did, like knowing who he was, like saying like was it not like, okay, so like if I seen it, if I couldn't do it and Christ did, I'm like, okay, that's Christ.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how come they wasn't wrong for it? You know, like,
Because
yeah, questioning.
Okay, because if you read that previously, they was trying.
Okay.
And they couldn't do it.
Right.
And Christ stepped in and was like, boom.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, cause it's like,
okay, because look, it's like this. They're doing what Christ taught them to do.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? It's like if I teach you how to build this stand, right? Build this podium, right? And you're like, damn, like why am I not getting this podium right? Like I'm doing everything like the instructions say. This 2x4, this, you know what I'm saying? Nailed it, right? I'm doing everything you said to do right. Why am I not getting it? And then I come in and just be like, look, bro, boom, 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 boom. You're going to be like, hold on. Okay. I'm not going to say nothing in front of everybody. But, hey, Chris, I got to holler at you because I'm kind of, now it's not necessarily that they were offended. They were just more so, I don't understand.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Teach me, but I don't understand. Right. See what I'm saying? That's all it was. It wasn't more so like, I'm offended you did it, Christ. Right. It's more so like, well, we did everything you said. Why didn't it work for me? See what I'm saying? That's what it was. So it ain't just, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't just like, oh, it's just Christ. It's just so, like, look, how can I do it how you did it then? Right. Since what I was doing, I did everything you said, but it didn't work. How come what you said worked? Are you not teaching us something, or is it just I'm missing something? Right. As you see what I'm saying? That's what it was. Christ told him, no. But some demons, you just gotta fast and pray to get out. I don't fast and I pray. And that's how I live. Like some demons, it's ranked to demons too. Demons Some demons, certain demons, that sounds crazy, right? Some some demons ain't gonna just attack a 50 that's gonna attack Commander Rihanna or attack our brother that's well established. You know what I'm saying? Like a weed demon can't really get me. It might get a brother coming in here though. You see what I'm saying? A weed demon not gonna come at me. Why not? Why? Because I done conquered it. Like, it shit stinks to me. It gives me a headache, honestly. Now, you know, I've been without for it. Gives me a headache. You know what I'm saying? Pork. I'll smell pork and be like, man, I know it's pork. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't smell like nothing else I cook in my house. Been around it for years. So, like, that type of stuff is not going to tempt me. Bro. There's other things that might tempt me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why certain demons come out through prayer and fast. Where we at, though?
Mark 9:29.
Mark 9:29. That's they put prayer and fasting. Okay, we dropped that. I had something else before that. Corinthians.
Oh God.
And then Ecclesiastes. Somebody give me Ecclesiastes 7 and 9. Or Mark, can you finish reading on that? First Corinthians. Yeah, so what? Give me.
Book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 9, and verse 25. And every man that striving for the mastery is temperate in all things.
Mm-hmm.
Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown,
mm-hmm.
but we an incorruptible.
Right. Give me 1 second. All right, so read it one more time, Slide.
Oh God, the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 9, verse 25. And every man that striving for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but
right. What? Keep on.
But we an incorruptible.
We do it to obtain an incorruptible crown. So a man that's striving for mastery, you striving for to be a master of what? What is that mastery of? Go ahead, Ramat.
Self-discipline.
A mastery of what though? What are you trying to discipline?
Your spirit.
Your spirit. So we striving for mastery of our soul, our spirit, right? Go ahead.
26.
Slacking. A man that striving for mastery of his spirit is temperate, meaning that he has self-control, meaning that he's abstinent from certain things, meaning that he goes without on certain things, meaning that he can deny himself of certain things, or he can deny himself of what he just necessarily deems that he doesn't need, right? That's a person that has mastery of his soul. Like Journal Muhammad did a perfect breakdown. They talked about masturbation, right? And he said, it was funny to me. You know what I'm saying? It was funny to me. He was like, why are you giving your, he said his Red made it, you know, because he got a Red as a comedian. His Red made a joke. He said, all the imaginary bitches get all the ride. So like, he said, imaginary bitches get all the ride. He said, he said, brother, you need to put that. So like, I forget how you said that. I don't want to like dead it to, dead his point. But what he was saying was that basically you giving all your time and your effort to an imaginary female. Or a female, she might be real, but you're never going to be. You're never going to. She's imaginary. You know what I'm saying? He said, while you focusing on that imaginary female, You should really be focusing on mastering discipline and mastering your soul. He says, strive for self-mastery. You see what I'm saying? This is the precept that he's quoting. A man that strives for mastery is temperate in all things. So you a brother that just wants to, like, you gotta think at a certain point, let's be real, brother, sister alike. And we don't get a little into it a little bit, but when you do those things, to porn or whatever, you feel bad. You feel it's a shame that it's over. A lot of people don't like talking about this. A demon a lot of people don't feel uncomfortable talking about. See what I'm saying? Because it's dear to you. The demon is dear to you. It's rooted because it deals with your personal feelings. It makes you feel good on the inside. This is something you feel uncomfortable talking about. What we gonna talk about? It's class, right? To unroot that demon, you have to strive for mastery of your soul. And in mastery of your soul, you have to practice self-discipline. You see what I'm saying? You have to say, look, the fact of the matter is, I feel bad every time I do this shit. Feel good, but then if I feel like, why the hell am I doing this? Feel like, man, I gotta, like, god damn. Can I just get a woman? You know what I'm saying? Can I just, you know what I mean? Can I just, damn, Lord, you feel bad, bro. Like, just be real. You like, shit is nasty, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But in order to do that, you just practice self-discipline. You know what? I'm gonna go without that. Women should feel embarrassed. I got a damn plastic, goddamn, whatever this is, inside my vaginal cavity. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I just need a man. And if I could just practice self-discipline, I can just, hone in on what's the right things to do and not focus on just my body's sexual need, I'm going to do the right thing. See what I'm saying? These are things that build the spirit. And there's a lot of things it's an uncomfortable thing to talk about. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? But it's things that build brothers and sisters up that we do talk about. You see what I'm saying? And in us talking about it, Lord allow you able to master your spirit. You see what I'm saying? Because a person that strives for mastery is temperate in all things. I mean, they can abstain from this. They can self-control in that. They cannot go without that. You see what I'm saying? If you want to be a master of your spirit, if you don't want your spirit or be like a man, it's like what's the precept we just read? A man that don't have rulers over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down without walls. If you don't want to be like that man or that woman, you got to be a person that has walls, has this, that's able to deny themselves and have self-control and be like, hey, even though my body is wanting this, I can go without it. Because I'm strong enough too. That's right. You see what I'm saying? Christ will walk this earth. We're doing miracles. Look, Flavor Flav, just like Flavor Flav had money. Y'all seen the type of women he had on that show. I don't know if y'all know old enough for Flavor of Love. Y'all remember Flavor of Love? My trip. I know my real remember Flavor of Love. She know Flavor of Love. Y'all know Flavor of Love? Y'all see the females he had on there? So like you. And Flavor of Love, like they knew. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? But because he had money, because he had this, and because he had that, they felt the need to, hey, I'm gonna try to manipulate that. But a brother that has mastery and discipline and strive for his own soul is like, hey, look, I know I can go without that. And in me going without that, I know the Lord gonna bless me with this. You gotta have your faith in the Lord. The coldest cut Christ ever said was, "Oh, ye a little faith." He told his disciples that, hey, you know, he was like cutting them on some crazy stuff. And then when that boat was rocking, when everybody was on the boat was like, Christ was just asleep. The boat was rocking. Everybody on the boat like, we finna die. Everybody on the boat like, we finna die. Christ over there knocked out. Y'all know what I'm talking about? And they came and woke Christ up and was like, hey. And Christ came out there and calmed the waters. But before he calmed the waters, he said, hey, man, oh, ye a little faith. Told them, brother, y'all got a little faith, brother. Just because the boat rocking and this and that, you got a little faith. And he told Google, Blue Letter Bible, oh, ye a little faith. You're going to see that about, it's going to be in there a few times. He told them a lot of times, oh, ye a little faith, because brothers lack faith. They lack the things necessary to get them to the next level. You see what I'm saying? That's faith. That's confidence. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of those things is control over your emotions. Your emotion, that fear get in. The Lord said, I can give you the spirit of fear. That's not the spirit I put on any of my people. There ain't no spirit of fear. I didn't put that on you. I gave you something. I gave you a sound mind. You can pull that precept. Somebody find that for me. The spirit of fear. I did not give you the spirit of fear. Go ahead, Shalom.
You know, Christ our King raised us to be warriors.
Mm-hmm.
You can't raise a warrior who's scared.
Mm-hmm.
You can't raise a warrior that don't have faith, knowing that he's gonna come through for you anyway.
Right.
Just like we say in the hood, I got your back. Christ telling us, I got your back. Bro.
Yeah.
You know, I got your back, homie. Don't trip.
Yeah.
Man.
Somebody give me Ecclesiastes. It's like Exodus 15:3. Get Exodus, dead rock scripture. Exodus 15:3 real quick. While somebody finds me the other precept, Bubba the Shop.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 15, verse 3.
Uh-huh.
The Lord is a man of war.
What?
The Lord is a man of war.
What?
The Lord is a man of war.
The Lord is a man of war. Right? Go ahead.
The Lord is his name.
The Lord is his name. The Lord is a man of war. So what's as Blacks and Spanish native? We should adopt the spirit of our Lord. We should be warriors. Shouldn't have no fear. Warriors don't have no fear. Warriors follow orders. Warriors have discipline. Warriors know what it is to be a warrior and to be a leader of warriors. See what I'm saying? The warriors know what it is to build up other warriors. See what I'm saying? Like a lot of brothers come from like in this truth. A lot of brothers come from different walks of life. Brother. Everybody ain't no hood ass gangman. You see what I'm saying? Everybody ain't no, just rough, rugged nigga from the streets. Everybody ain't that. You got some brothers that's coming into the truth that hear the truth and they was in college. You know what I'm saying? Good life. Mom and dad was there, but just went through some struggles and ups and downs and realized that Christianity was a lie. The white man is the devil. I am oppressed. And hey, nigga, I need the truth too. Give me a precept on the wolf and the lamb. Like somebody find that for me. That's the one. The wolf and the lamb. The wolf shall dwell with the lamb. That's where you'll find it at. Like, there's some brothers and sisters in here that come. We all gonna come from different walks of life. That's the beautiful thing of the truth, though. Because we gonna gather together, O nation not desire. You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's the beautiful thing of the truth. Psalms 133 and 1. How beautiful and how pleasant it is for brothers and sisters to dwell together in unity. We coming from all different walks of life to come together under one banner, under one Lord, under one King, Yahweh Shah Mashiach.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Under Yahweh. And we're going to do the right things. So it don't matter if you, brother, you don't got to be no bro. Look, that life is trash. It's like how you can tell me how corporate America is trash. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But on you just how you went through corporate America and realized we was oppressed there, I was in the hood in jail and realized I was oppressed there. And you know what brought us together? We were like the lies of the world and the truth in the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the beauty of it all. That's us gathering together. And look, who got the precept? Slide.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 11, verse 6.
That's the wolf in the lamb?
Come on, Kyle.
Yeah, come on.
The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb.
Go up one verse.
Verse 5. And righteousness shall be the girdle of his loins, and faithfulness of the girdle of his reins.
Right.
The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb.
The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb. Keep going.
And the leopard shall lie down with the kid.
And the leopard shall lie down with the kid. What is a kid? Anybody? Go ahead.
A baby goat.
A baby goat, kind. So a wolf shall dwell with the lamb. A leopard shall lie down with the kid. Keep that in your mind. Keep going.
And the calf and the young lion and the fatling together.
Okay, the calf and the young lion and the fatling together. Right? Go ahead.
And a little child shall lead them.
And a little child shall lead them. Okay, so what are we talking about here? Somebody, tell me. What are we talking about here? A wolf shall dwell with a lion. A leopard with a kid goat. And a lion with the fatlings and a calf and the fatlings thereof, right? And then a kid shall lead them. What are we talking about? Go ahead, a warrior.
Sticking on topic, we talk about brothers that take different walks of life in the truth, like brothers that come from street life, brothers that come from corporate world, how we just all come together in this truth.
That's what we're talking about. It was in the world, I was a wolf. But what was that wolf would go get? A wolf shall dwell with the
lamb.
A lamb. A wolf shall now. In the world, the wolf eat the lamb. But now in the truth, the wolf dwells with the lamb. Go ahead, what's the next one?
And the leopard shall lie down with the kid.
And the leopard shall lie down with the kid. What does that mean? What does that mean? So a person that lies down with somebody, that means they close in the scriptures term, right? Lie down with his brother. That means I'm close with his brother. So now the leopard shall lie down with the kid. What does that mean? Doesn't a leopard eat a kid? Doesn't a leopard eat a baby goat? But the leopard saying the leopard shall lie down with the kid, and the leopard's gonna get close with the kid. Go ahead, what's the next one?
And the calf and the young lion and the fatling together.
A calf and a young lion and the fatling together. So what does that mean? What's the last part?
And a little child shall lead them.
And a little child shall lead them. I'm going to give it to y'all. This is brothers and sisters from different walks of life, where in the world we will be opposed to one another. But now in the truth, we are joined together with one another.
Right.
And who is that kid leading us?
Christ.
Christ. That's the kid that's leading us.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's the kid that's leading us. So you can be a wolf. I can be a lamb. I don't give a damn what you did in the world. That shit don't matter in its truth.
Right.
Don't matter in its truth. You become a warrior. You become Ramak. You become Shadarak. You become Karatazar. All that shit you did in the world don't matter. Don't care about that. What you gonna do for this truth though?
That's right.
See what I'm saying? How you gonna get them lands since you was a wolf? You wanna talk about how you used to move? Like I used to do this, bro. How you gonna get the land, bro? How you gonna get the land? We need lambs, and we need more wolves. We need more leopards, and we need more kid goats. What did Paul say? How he became this to that man and that to that man. How he became to Salaki. How the scripture go? To the such and such I became this. To that I became that. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Salaki. I can't paraphrase the scripture right. Basically, Paul was a perfect, excellent fisherman. He said, to this brother I became this brother. To that brother I became that brother. Meaning like, I know how to read men. and all the fishermen, just to every brother, I became relatable to every brother. Because why? These are my brothers. See what I'm saying? Wasn't no, oh, nigga, you went to that, F you, F that. Like, niggas in the world, like I said, when I came into the truth, I really didn't care for no anime. You know, like that, and I give it up. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't. She knew me. She vouched for me. I didn't care for that shit. I was like, I met a brother, it's a correct brother. And the other brother, Gadite brother. Talking to them brothers and trying to correlate with other tribes and, you know what I'm saying, do one thing. Like, bruh, all you got really like, yeah, I know you is, but nigga, you know, like, nigga, okay. Listen out to people my brother was telling me. Nigga, I fuck with that shit. Slack. You know what I'm saying? Put me on. Man, I'll be hooked. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like nothing, but now I'm able to. Now in the world, if I see another brother that's just like a skateboarder on that thing, I have something to what?
Fisherman.
Fisherman. I can relate to you, brother. I can talk to you now. I can hit you now. I can talk. Hey, bro, look. Hey, look. Oh, yeah, man, look. Christ is black, this and that. But, hey, nigga, you like anime? Yeah. See, look, bro, I do too. I do too. We ain't got to stop doing that type of stuff to come in here. We can do that in here. You come talk to me, chill. Now he come through them doors. You see what I'm saying? It's about gaining, fishing. You see what I'm saying? So, with that being said, it's like, what's the precepts I got? You got any out there? I got a couple out there, huh?
So like, once you gotta ask for like paraphrase.
Nobody found that one?
What?
You found it?
Which is the spirit of fear.
You got that one?
I found that one, but I also got.
I paraphrased another one.
So the week became I as week.
Yeah, that one. Hold that one for sure. And then I had one more. Did I have
7 and 9.
7 and 9. Give me that one first. Give me yours and give me yours last. Yours last. Go ahead. Give me that one.
Book of Ecclesiasticus chapter 7, verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
Be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry.
Mm-hmm.
For anger you set up in the bosom of fools.
Bosom
of fools.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Drop that. Give me Nahum. I want Nahum. I'm going to end it on Nahum. Hold me Nahum. Let me find it real quick. So I had it just right now. Nahum 1 and 2. We can go Nahum 1 and 2. I'm going to end the class on that. Young man Brian, give me what you got.
This is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 1 and verse 7. For God hath not given us a spirit of fear.
For the Lord hath not given us a spirit of fear. Go ahead.
But of power.
But of power.
And of love.
And of love.
And of a sound mind.
And of a sound mind. This precept, hold it dear to you, brothers and sisters. This is one of like the best enduring precepts I can give y'all. Because when you going through light bills cut off, gas bills cut off, you lost this, you lost that, you fearful. But the Lord said what?
For God hath not given us the spirit of fear.
Nice and loud, brother.
For God hath not given us the spirit of fear.
Right?
But of power.
But of power. The Lord gave you power. Go ahead.
And of love.
And he gave you love. Mercy. Grace. Go ahead.
And of a sound mind.
And he gave you a sound mind. He gave you scriptures to think on. He gave you brothers to lean on.
That's
right. Go ahead.
Next verse.
Good. Come, it's like
be not thou therefore ashamed of the testimony of our Lord, nor of me, his prisoner, but be thou partaker of the afflictions of the gospel according to the power of God.
Right. Don't be ashamed of Christ. Don't be ashamed to be like, hey, look, this is what it is. Be partakers of it. You see what I'm saying? Be happy. Take it with joy, like we read in Ecclesiasticus too, right? Go ahead. What's the next precept I had?
1 Corinthians.
1 Corinthians.
The book of 1 Corinthians.
If y'all have any questions, type them in now before we roll out. We're about to roll out in like the next 3 minutes. Go ahead.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 9, verse 22. To the weak became I as weak.
This is when Paul was talking about how he's relatable to all brothers, right? To the weak, I became I as weak. Look, brother, hey, I was once in your position. I was once fighting drug addiction. I was once going through them things. I was once weak to my flesh like you was. To the weak, I became as weak. Go ahead.
That I might gain the weak.
That you might what?
That I might gain the weak.
That you might gain the weak. That's why your walking in this truth is so important. That's why you standing firm. What they say now? Standing on business. That's why standing on business is so important. That's why being a brother that doesn't fold, doesn't bend, doesn't break, being no coward and no excuse is important.
That's right.
Because why? You got to reach another brother. You got to be a perfect example for him. So you can show him, like, hey, I was weak before, but I'll never be weak again. I can show you how to never be weak again, too. Go ahead. That you might gain the weak. Go ahead.
I have made all things to all men, that I might be all means some, save some.
That horse like it. Yeah, I know it's a little tricky. Say it, slow it down.
I am made all things to all men.
I am made all things to all men. Go ahead.
That I might by all means save some.
That I by all means might save some. You know, Paul's a Benjamite. You know how they talk. They talking that it's like I ain't gonna clown on Benjamite. They talk a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? But he said that I by all men might save some. It's like, say it one more time. It's like,
that I might by all means save some.
go up a couple verses. I know he said they say stuff before he says I'm the weak. To the weak I made weak.
Come on. Verse 21. To them that are without the law, as without law, being not without law to God, but under the law to Christ, that I might gain them that are without the law.
Right. So to them that are without the law, I made myself to be like I'm without the law. Not saying that I'm gonna act like I'm without the law. I mean, I'm gonna be like this nigga that just I don't know the law, but it should be like, hey, I know what it's like to be without the law, right? So that I might gain them that are without the law. See, with a lot of people, what you're gonna learn when you go out in this truth is that look, they want you to relate to them. Right. They want you to understand where they're coming from. That's what a lot of people really understand. They want you to know. Some brothers is different. They just need to hear the truth. They just locked in. Them the good soldiers. But there's some people that just need a little bit more. There's nothing wrong with that. They might need you to know, like, hey, look, man, I didn't know. My brother, I didn't know either until I knew. You see what I'm saying? So now that I know, I might gain them that are without the law. So now that I know, and I was a brother that didn't know, and I can relate to you that you didn't know, hopefully you can become a brother that knows. You see what I'm saying? Because now I know. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 22. To the weak became I as weak.
To the weak became I as weak. We broke this down already.
That I might gain the weak.
That you might gain the weak.
I have made all things to all men, that I might by all means save some.
Yeah, he's trying to save men. He's trying to gain brothers.
Right.
That's the point of this, right? Go ahead.
Verse 23. And this I do for the gospel's sake.
For the what sake?
For the gospel's sake.
For the what sake?
For the gospel's sake.
For the gospel's sake. This is what I do for the gospel's sake. This is my brick I'm putting in. Christ. Go ahead.
That I might be partaker thereof with you.
I can just enjoy the kingdom with you, buddy. You see what I'm saying? That's all it is. I can just enjoy the fruits of everything with you. I'm doing all this for you. Paul is the same brother that said, hey, if I could have never have gained the truth for all of my people to gain the truth, I'll do that too. That's the same brother you're talking to right there. Same brother that walked out his house and seen poverty, seen drugs, seen this, seen that, seen unguided youth, seen, baby mamas and drama and abortions and this and following after false gods. He's seen it all. He walked out the door and said, man, if I could just give up my life and never have found this truth, for all these people to find the truth, I'll do it.
That's right.
Same brother that said, to the weak I'll be weak, to this I'll be that, just so I can gain y'all and have peace with y'all. Right. You see what I'm saying? Next precept, Nahum.
This is the book of Nahum, chapter 2, verse 1. He that dasheth in pieces is come up before thy face.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the munition, watch the way. Make thy loins strong. Fortify thy power mightily.
Mm-hmm.
For the Lord hath turned away the excellency of Jacob, as the excellency of Israel. For the emptiers have emptied them out, and married their vine branches. The shield of his mighty men is made red. The valiant men are in scarlet. The chariots shall be with flaming torches in the day of his preparation, and the and the fir trees shall be terribly shaken.
Keep going.
Verse 4. The chariots shall rage in the streets. They shall just the one against another in the broad ways. They shall seem like torches. They shall run like the lightnings. He shall recount his worthies.
What verse are you at?
Verse 5.
Verse 5. Huh. That's my point.
It's like, was it 1 and 2 or
2 and 3? Nahum 1, 2, and 3. Nahum 1, chapter 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, so like this is the book of Nahum, chapter 1, verse 2. God is jealous, and the Lord revengeth. The Lord revengeth and is furious.
Right. Look, so this is why you don't gotta be so in your emotions about everything, God. It's like about everything, God. The Lord is jealous. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord sees your pain. The Lord is watching you. The eyes of the Lord go to and fro through the earth. You know what I'm saying? Watching what is good and what is evil. He sees it. Ain't nothing you do in secret that the Lord don't know. The Lord's watching you at all times. It's an angel watching you, brother. Watching me, watching my kids, watching everybody. He's watching. They watching you. It's being recorded. It's jotting down in the book of life. So when you bring your case, when you die and you bring your case to the Lord, and Christ is your lawyer, and Satan is your prosecutor, you got to make sure your case is strong.
Right.
Because Satan, look, I don't know if anybody been in the judicial system. They got some cold prosecutors. And they'll make a case on you that will seem like it's going to stick like glue. But if you got a good lawyer, you're going to wiggle through that situation. You know what I'm saying? And if you're able to, Christ is that excellent lawyer.
That's right.
Build your case up. You got a lot of time to make up. You've been sitting for a long time, brother. You've been doing a lot of dirt for a long time. You got a lot of making up to do. Make your case strong before you come before the Lord. You see what I'm saying? You don't got to worry about trying to be over emotional, trying to fight your battles. The Lord already mad at you down. He mad at your situation. He didn't even want to put you in this situation. But since you were disobedient, you had to get put in that situation. Right?
That's right.
Go ahead.
Verse 2. God is jealous, and the Lord revengeth. The Lord revengeth and is furious.
The Lord revenges and he's furious. That's why Esau is going to be wiped off the face of the planet.
That's right.
Because he sees what he did to you. And he's furious about it. But it's still Negroes out here, when they see blacks and Hispanics being gentrified, when they see blacks and Hispanics being oppressed, when they see all the tactics that they're being put against you, you still choose to sin against God. You still choose that. So you know what? The Lord still got to whoop your behind.
Right.
Go ahead.
The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power.
Oh, look, that's what the Lord was telling you to be.
Right.
Slow to anger and be great in power. Lord ain't teaching you nothing that he ain't already is, or is, like it. I don't know if that's the proper way to say it, but I'm going to say it like that because I know Negroes understand. The Lord ain't teaching you something that he already ain't. You know what I'm saying? He's telling you to be something that he is, like a great father would.
Right.
Some fathers say, what they say, do as I say, not as I do.
Right.
That's the most stupidest thing you can say to a child. Do as I say, not as I do. Well, all children do is watch what you do. More than what you say. You can tell a child, don't touch that. They're going to touch it again. That is what children do. But if they see you never touch that, they won't even know what that is. You see what I'm saying? The only reason they touching the stove is because they see their mama go to the stove. The only reason they touching the Xbox controller because they see you playing with the Xbox controller. If you never touch the Xbox controller, you have it sitting on the wall, they'll never touch it. They'll just ask, what is that, Dad? They wouldn't touch it because they see you not doing it. They watch your actions.
Right.
The Lord's telling you, follow me by my actions. I'm slow to anger. I'm this. I'm that. You see what I'm saying? Be the same as me. But us as Blacks, Hispanics, and Indians, we choose not to follow the ways of the Lord, and we're punished for it every day. Hosea 4:6. Go ahead.
The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord hath his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet.
Look, like the brother brought out, look, the tornado is going to give us justice. You see, y'all seen that before? The earthquake will give us justice. The COVID-19 will give us justice. The Lord's going to give us justice. You see what I'm saying? It ain't by the ways you might think the Lord going to give us justice, but the Lord going to give us justice. We ain't got to depend on nobody else to give us justice. We got the most high power on our side.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? What are we waiting on? What are we waiting on Esau to give us to admit, hey, I'm wrong. Like it's like you catching your girl red-handed cheating in the bed, cheating. You ain't on her to admit I'm wrong. Hey, yeah, I'm sorry. She's not gonna admit she's wrong. You get your red-handed cheating in the bed with the Negro. She's not gonna admit she's wrong. She not. You wait, that's the same thing you're doing for Esau. Waiting on him to admit he's wrong. You want him to give you some type of I was wrong, my bad, let's go on. No, he's not going to do it. Not. Let the Lord give you justice. Right. The Lord's angry at your situation. Because why? He gave you the things that are pleasing unto him. He made it known to you.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Shut up.
I'm just going to add to what you're saying because he never gave us any type of remorse or any real apology or any type of way that he showed he loved us by giving us a 40 acre and a mule or giving back our Hispanic brothers their dignity and good wages and jobs and respect or anything like that for Native Indians or any type of way that he could, repay for the Trail of Tears and none of that. I mean, I'm saying myself, I'm an elder brother in the Israelite. I'm an older brother. Right. I ain't never seen it. And I haven't seen it in history where he bowed down and kissed our boots, which he should have did.
And he ain't going to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to end it with this, my last precept. I'm a little bit over Salakia. 2nd Ezra 2:42. This is what you fighting for, brothers and sisters. This is what you're fighting for in this class on that. This is why you keep self-control. This is why you fight your drug addiction. This is why you not serve them other gods. This is why you gather together with the nation, with your nation. This is why you fight sin and walk in the light thereof. This is why you do everything that I spoke about in this class. This precept right here. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 2, verse 42. I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people.
Right. So look, Ezra was the brother that wanted to know. He wanted to know. Ezra was the brother that just wanted to know. Right? And he fasted. He almost died. Ezra, don't know, read Ezra. Ezra was the brother that just wanted to know. He was willing to do everything to know. He was like oppressed and going through things. He was like, how do I know what's going to become of my people? Right? And he seen oppression. He's seen everything in visions. In this vision, he's seen the end. And this is what we strive for now, in the end times. This is what you should strive for now. This is why we're here in this truth now. Right? Go ahead. So he saw, read it from the top.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 2, verse 42.
So Ezra is in a vision with an angel, and he's telling you what he saw. Go ahead.
I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Sion a great people.
He saw a great people, right? Go ahead.
Whom I could not number.
He said he's seen so much people he couldn't even number.
And they all praised the Lord with songs.
So they all sitting there dancing and praising and singing to the Lord. Go ahead.
Verse 43. And in the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature.
So he sees a man in the middle of them with a high stature. He's like, what's going on? I see this young dude, big, burly, you know what I'm saying? Statue, right? Go ahead.
Taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns.
He's sitting there, boom, boom, dancing, gigging, boom, putting crowns on his head, boom. Go ahead.
And was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly.
So when he's putting the crown on his head, they praising him. And he's like, damn, what's going on? Why is he the one being praised now? They praising and singing. He recognized they're being singing praises to the Lord, but now he's recognizing they're exalting him. What's going on? Right? Go ahead.
So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these?
Right.
He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off their mortal clothing,
right,
and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of God. Now are they crowned and receive palms. Then said I unto the angel,
he said, these are them that put off the mortal clothing. And they fought the ways of the world and put on the immortal clothing. Right? Go ahead.
And confess the name of God.
And stood firmly on the name of the Lord. Go ahead.
And now are they crowned.
And now are they crowned. Go ahead.
And receive palms.
And receive that blessing. Go ahead.
Verse 46. Then said I unto the angel, What young person is it that crowneth them, and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of God.
It is who?
It is the Son of God.
It is who?
It is the Son of God.
It's Yahushua. You see what I'm saying? So we fighting for that day when we can sing and dance and praise, and Yahushua give us our crown. You see what I'm saying? And we can dance and praise and give it up to Yahushua for the strength he did, and he can give you your crown for the strength you laid, and y'all can all have a good time.
That's right.
In the what? In the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? With that, this is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Junior Hound. We teach all blacks, Latinos, and natives that you are true Israelites according to the Bible. What is the truth? The truth is that you descend from the greatest people on the face of the earth.
That's
and 2023 is most pivotal, most vital, most important for you to understand who you are according to this Bible, man. With that, shalom.